Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP, and once again, this is the 7-day chart. We're sitting here just under 60 cents. And I made a bold statement in yesterday's video. I said we would have seen much higher prices for XRP because that's what I was expecting. But I was also expecting Bitcoin to move up today as well. But neither one actually did. But you know, if you look at XRP on the 7-day chart, we're looking pretty good compared to last week. And I'm very optimistic on where XRP goes from here. You're also getting 2 XRP videos for today. There was a lot of things I wanted to cover, and it was just too much for one video. So another thing that happened today is the narrative has also shifted. Fox Business analyst drops crypto bombshell. Bridge assets are next in line. XRP and XLM come to mind. Imagine a world where a digital currency acts as a financial bridge, unlocking massive capital in the markets and allowing a boom not seen since the 1980s. This ripple effect extends far beyond financial realms, impacting job creation, quality of life, and driving technological advancements. Unlocked capital will be the catalyst for a thriving, dynamic economy. What will be the impact once real-world crypto utility is implemented into the American markets? You know, that is exactly what's coming next. A world's bridge currency. And now they're telling you what they actually want. Just in, Fox News is talking about world bridge currency, XRP. The Fed looking into possible U.S. dollar. You ever take notice, whenever they put digital dollar on the screen at Fox, they always put the Ripple emblem there as well. They know it's XRP. They're hinting at it all the time. And I always said, XRP doesn't even need to be a world's reserve currency. It will work as the world's bridge currency. Bank of England already completed proof of concept with Ripple. Crypto regulation came into force in the UK on January 8, 2024. Bank of England head tells Parliament Bitcoin is too inefficient for use. Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey says the integration of cryptocurrencies into the global financial system has stalled. Perhaps it is real that everyone is talking about to start in the UK. I always said it's going to happen overseas first before it ever happens here in the United States. The US will just follow what the rest of the world is doing. But you know, those crypto regulations that came into effect on January 8th of this year, everything coincides with that. Everything that we ever talked about for years around XRP is happening right now in real time. And you know, Brad told you a long time ago what to expect next. Take a listen to this.
XRP, originally was built by some engineers who had seen some of the flaws of Bitcoin and the challenges of scalability around Bitcoin.
But I think Bitcoin and Ethereum have failed to be a payment method.
Bitcoin is the greatest distraction from the greatest disruption that is ultimately coming to financial services.
So I think the role of the disruptors and anything that is using distributed ledger technology, whether you call it crypto assets, currencies, or whatever, and it's far from the Bitcoins that we used to talk about a year ago.
Bitcoin is the greatest distraction from the greatest disruption that is happening in finance.
And that disruption is happening right now in real time. But everybody is distracted by Bitcoin right now and those ETFs. And I kept saying to people, ignore the ETF news. Keep your eye on the prize. Bitcoin is the distraction. The decline of cash usage as a medium of exchange is a societal transformation occurring worldwide. They will not use Bitcoin for cross-border payments. They will use XRP. And you know, we're also seeing the rise of a cashless society at the same time. Everything is pushing towards digital right now. And I stress that a lot on this channel, because I want to remind you, we are in the fourth industrial revolution. This is your once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get rich. You need to do it the right way. You need to invest the right way. You know, people, I see them now wanting to dump their retirement into those Bitcoin ETFs. I don't even know what's going to happen with that yet. In fact, I'm going to talk about it in the other video I'm going to do for later today. And even Gary knew way back when he actually loved crypto. Bridge currency. I actually think something will happen. Take a listen to this.
And I actually think something will happen. It's just will wow us all that we hadn't even considered. But it's in the second phase, not in this first phase of hype, disappointment. And I don't think we're anywhere near the disappointment. The disappointment takes years, and then all of a sudden, like the phoenix from the ashes, it rises up again. And it's once the distributed process is all out there, and there's not nodes like a Bitcoin nodes, but nodes of users. It's like,
so the hype cycle will end and the disappointment will end. And when it all happens, the phoenix will rise from the ashes. And that's exactly what every XRP holder has been saying for years now. And if you go back to 2020, 2019, even 2018, people were saying it back then, but it wasn't believable yet because CBDCs weren't real yet. Now they're real. They're getting ready to go live. And that's why I keep telling you, you know, you got to avoid the scams. You got to avoid talking to the bots on this channel. You got to keep your crypto safe. Get it off the exchanges because you're holding something that can change your life forever when you're holding XRP. XRP community, SEC Gov versus Ripple XRP. The SEC Gov has filed a motion to compel Ripple to produce its financial statements for the years of 2022 to 2023 and its post-compliant contracts governing institutional sales. Why would they be asking for 2022 to 2023? Because those were probably the most compliant years that Ripple has ever seen. It's because the SEC is ready to wrap up this case as well. Because I think this case had to slow Ripple down until the right time. And I think the right time is getting very close now. And people are looking at Ripple ETFs already. You know, it's funny. Whenever the mainstream media news talks about XRP, they always call it Ripple. It's because they're reading a script and they have no idea what they're actually talking about. But they're pushing for those ETFs now already. And I think we'll most likely see one. But we don't need one for XRP. XRP is going to run on its own utility. Bitcoin, that's going to be something different once utility kicks in. And I don't know what's going to become of Bitcoin over the next couple years. We will all have to wait and see. I should have bought XRP at 37 cents. I should have bought XRP at 60 cents. I should have bought at $1. I should have bought at $10. I should have bought at $100. Don't be that person. The only thing we will regret in the end are the opportunities we didn't take. And even right now, if you look at the price of XRP, it's so undervalued and it's very cheap compared to where it's going. And people always say, who's going to buy XRP at $1,000? Who's going to buy XRP at $100? The buyers will be lined up for miles to buy this cryptocurrency, even at those prices. That's how early you actually are. U.S. inflation rises to 3.4%. You know, even that number I don't think is right. And anybody who's going to put out those inflation numbers should take a good ride to the grocery store for once. Buy a few things. See what $20 gets you at the grocery store today. And you know, that's why I stay invested in crypto. That's why I keep buying more crypto. Because I know inflation is going to go even higher still. And you want to offset that. You want to get rich at some point. You want to break away from all of this. You want to get that financial freedom. U.S. debt clock, debt scam. The system was designed to fail. Know what you hold. Is there any mathematical solution to the debt crisis? And you see Albert Einstein. The system was designed to fail as an impossible to solve Penrose triangle pyramid scheme. You know, they always knew that this system was going to fail at some point. And that's why they don't care about racking the debt the way they do. They never plan on paying any of this debt back. And at the same time, they keep spending more and more money. It's not sustainable. Know what you hold. Because once this system comes crashing down, a new system's going to rise. And you can get very rich from that new system. Bank of International Settlements, the BIS, Project Leap, successful established a quantum-safe communication environment. There's big challenges to complete the transition of the entire financial system to quantum-resistant cryptography and help maintain the privacy and integrity of all the financial transactions. You know, I mentioned the quantum financial system in multiple videos over time. And people in the comments section said, come on, you honestly believe there's going to be a quantum financial system? Well, the BIS is pretty much telling you what's coming now. And yet people will still deny it. People will still deny that CBDCs are going to go live here in the United States. We are getting a CBDC. It's a matter of time. It doesn't make sense for the U.S. to be running on a fiat system when the rest of the world is pushing towards digital. And I am not a fan of CBDC at all, because I know they can enslave you with that technology. In fact, I would rather see XRP fix the current financial system. It has the ability to do it because it works with fiat. But that's not what anyone wants. The people in control want a new system, and the current system has to fall first. And I think when it does, it's going to take a lot of people's wealth with it. A lot of people are going to lose everything. And even when I talk to older people, I always try to tell them, listen, we're pushing towards a digital age. Maybe you want to get invested in crypto. And they right away they say, crypto's not real. The only thing real to me is the cash in my pocket. Those same people will be wiped out as the new system rises. And I think when it happens, it's going to happen very fast. And it's going to take a lot of people off guard. And that's why I'm always telling you, prepare now for what's coming later. And honestly, I think we are getting very close. I even think this whole Bitcoin ETF, it was all to keep us distracted from the big thing that is rolling out in the background. Because you see how other countries are evolving. The best place to look is at the ECB. Look at how they're fast-tracking the digital euro. They are speeding up the timeline now. And it's very evident. It's right there in front of you. All you have to do is see it. But you know, until it all happens, you gotta stay patient and stay positive. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.